This was a cooking competition where two completely different people faced each other. On one side was a famous chef from a wealthy family. On the other side was a poor roadside cook who had never learned cooking from any famous chef. The competition began. The rich chef first sharpened his knife, then separated the fish with a single clean cut. After that, he gently felt the fish with his fingers, found every hidden bone, and carefully removed them one by one. His work was so precise that the audience was amazed. Then he handed the fish to the competitor standing in front of him, but the poor cook was just as skilled. He sliced the fish so perfectly that every piece was exactly the same size. He separated the meat from the skin without tearing it even a little. The judges were impressed by both of their skills, so the round ended in a tie. They were told to prepare for the next challenge. A few days later, the second round began. This time, the poor cook brought a duck. He made a few quick cuts and removed all the bones in a single motion. Then he filled the duck with vegetables and broth, wrapped it in lotus leaves, and sealed it inside a layer of salt. He heated the salt and buried the duck inside it to cook. After some time, he gave it a light tap, and the dish was ready. As soon as he sliced it open, its delicious aroma spread throughout the hall. The judges couldn't stop praising it. Now it was the rich chef's turn. He carefully cooked foie gras until it turned golden, placed it on a thin slice of pineapple, and used a blowtorch to create a thin layer of caramelized sugar on top. Finally, he plated the dish beautifully. The judges were equally impressed. Once again, both contestants received almost the same score, but this time, the rich chef was declared the winner. The poor cook left the competition feeling disappointed. However, the winner wasn't happy either, because he soon discovered a bitter truth. His boss had bribed the judges so he could qualify for the international competition. But the boss had a different plan. He actually wanted his girlfriend to compete in his place. The biggest shock came when he learned that his girlfriend had been working with the boss all along. Heartbroken, he wandered the streets alone. Then he unexpectedly met his old rival. The two spent the entire night talking. Slowly, they developed great respect for each other's skills. In the end, they decided to enter the international competition together. The day of the international competition finally arrived. Some chefs were preparing squid, while others were making sushi. But these two quietly began grinding soybeans on a traditional stone mill. They then made a simple-looking block of tofu. Compared to the other chefs' beautiful dishes, their tofu looked plain and ordinary, but the moment the judges tasted it, they were stunned. The two had mixed slightly thick hot chocolate into the tofu and added tiny honey spheres on top. As soon as they burst in the mouth, they released a sweet flavor. They also added a few Sichuan peppercorns, creating a gentle tingling sensation that perfectly balanced the sweetness. The flavor was unlike anything the judges had ever tasted. Finally, they presented the dish with such beautiful plating that the simple tofu looked like a masterpiece. Finally, the decision went in their favor, and they were declared the winners.